out of this life that I possibly can. I want to grab it all. I want to take it all. I want to enjoy every day, every moment. I want to live those moments to being the best I can be. Anything less is uncivilized. Anything less is you're shortchanging yourself. Anything less, you're shortchanging your family. Anything less, you're shortchanging your children. Because if you're not being the best version of you every day and they see that, what is that going to teach them? Just exist. Just go with the flow. That's not going to work. That's not going to help you be great. That's going to just help you exist and go through and get along. How many people do we know right now that have went years throughout their life going through and getting along and are absolutely miserable right now? How many people do we know that got married and put all their visions and dreams and goals on the back burner for their spouse just to get a divorce, just for that situation not to work out? And you still didn't live your life. You still didn't do what you were supposed to do. How many people do we know that are living just like that? But all we have to do is have a conversation with them and let them know. Dig deep and know yourself and be true to you. And if that other person really cares about you, they're going to like the you that they see, not the you that they want you to be. Okay? Being too stressed or nervous, that causes a lack of motivation and enthusiasm. Being too stressed, being too nervous. You hear people all the time say, enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. I go places, man, and see people a lot, right? And when I go to different public places and I see people with their heads down and not paying attention and looking at the phone and all on social media or whatever they're doing, right? I always say this, that they're not enjoying the moment. You got dressed. You got in your vehicle. You put gas in this vehicle to get to your destination. We get to this destination and we don't even see a fraction of it. We don't even see half of it because our heads are down, focused on other stuff, right? And not enjoying the moment. Sometimes we're too stressed and we're too nervous because we don't take the time to just chill. I trust me, I get it. It's all go with me. Go, 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 go. But I have to take the time to just chill. Sometimes you just have to take the time because life itself can be stressful if you let it, if you allow it to be. So you have to take those moments. You have to take your joy back. You have to take your happiness and your peace. You have to set aside moments for those things. Because if not, it's going to be just go, 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 and going to be wound up so tight that you're going to be ready to pop at one moment, at any moment, because you have not enjoyed the moment. You haven't relaxed. Just trust yourself. Trust your instincts. Bet on yourself. Realize that you are smarter than what you give yourself credit for. Realize that you're more important than what you give yourself credit for. You should be your biggest fan. You should give yourself a standing ovation every day. How about this exercise? When you wake up tomorrow morning, when you get ready to look in the mirror, give yourself a standing ovation. Give yourself a round of applause. Give yourself a attaboy. Oh, there you go, girl. You can do it. How about that? I know it sounds funny, but say these things to yourself. Have you ever heard people say that they call themselves dumb? They call themselves ignorant? They call themselves stupid? You ever hear people say that? Don't call yourself that. And if you're an individual that said that, do not call yourself these things. The universe is listening. Be careful what you call yourself. Because why would you call yourself something that if someone else said that same thing to you, you'd be totally offended and be ready to fight? So why would you offend yourself? Why would you offend your spirit? Why would you offend your heart? Why would you offend your body by the stuff that we eat? Why are we offending ourselves? That's not being the best version of you. That's not living a motivated and enthusiastic life by putting yourself down. How much motivation can you have? How much motivation can you give yourself if you're telling yourself how stupid and dumb you are? If you're doing that again, please stop that. Please stop that. That's self-inflicted wounds. Love yourself enough to know that you are somebody. You are important. You are made by God's divine hands. You are somebody. Never, ever, ever forget that. Never forget that. Please. I really implore you guys to never forget that. Never, last one. Absence of enough stimuli or incentives. Do you have vision boards? Do you have pictures? Do you have emails that you look at from time to time? Do you have videos that you watch? Do you do your I am confirmations? What do you do? What keeps you going? What keeps that engine going? What is the fuel for your mind? What is the fuel for your spirit? Are we putting unleaded in us when we need to put diesel in? Are we putting diesel in when it needs to be unleaded? Are we giving our mind, our body, our hearts the proper fuel to be the best that it can be, to operate at a maximum efficiency? Are we doing those things? Are we giving enough? And if we're not giving enough, what is stopping us from giving enough? If we're not doing our best every single day, then what is stopping us from doing that? If we do lack enthusiasm, if we do lack motivation, what is causing that? Dig deep and find out. If you're one of those people that wake up and say, hey, it's Monday. Oh, it's a Monday. It's another day. Oh, I can't wait till Friday. It's still another day, because if you're saying you can't wait till Friday, then you're not going to enjoy Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You're going to pass all through that. You're going to just go through and coast until Friday gets here, and all of a sudden you're going to wake up. Every single day, get up. Do you realize the amount of people that did not get up? Do you know the amount of people that are not working? Do you know the amount of people that are homeless? Do you know the amount of people that go hungry on a regular basis? So if you're not none of those people, then what do you have to be sad about? Because I see people on a corner begging for money with more enthusiasm and motivation than people driving their vehicles every day. Because they have that look on their face like they'd rather be somewhere else, doing something else. Where is your mind? Where is your heart? Where is your motivation? What leads you and guides you? Dig deep and figure that out. Because if you're just going through the motions, I'm telling you, man, it's going to be 2019, 2020, 2021. What would you have done? What have you accomplished? That's all. And this is not a beat down that you guys are not doing the right thing. This is all about motivation. This is all about love. And sometimes it takes tough love. Sometimes we just have to just rip the Band-Aid off and just have the conversation. What are we telling ourselves to make us act a certain way? To make us live a certain way? What are we telling others? Are we being a motivation to others? Are we being encouragement to others? Are we living a life in such a way that other people are silently being encouraged by what we're doing? Or are we living a life in such a way that those people are being discouraged by what we're not doing, or by our lack of action, or by our lack of faith, or by our lack of commitment to doing the best each and every day? What are we teaching those people? What are we teaching those? They're watching. Everyone's watching. You have those that are watching you succeed, and you have those that are watching for you to fail. But what will you do yourself? Do not fail yourself. Just wake up inspired that you have the power to invoke change. You have the power. Don't give that power away. Don't dismiss that power. You have it. Go forth and be great. Go forth and be powerful. Go forth and be the best that you can be every single day. That's what motivation is about. It's not just about, ooh, I feel good. No, what will you do, though? With that good feeling, what will you accomplish? Will your tomorrow be better than your today? Or will you be so bitter and locked up in your mind because today didn't bring what you wanted to bring that you can't even appreciate anything out of the day? We have to have an attitude of gratitude. Our attitude will reflect our altitude. We have to be grateful. We have to be thankful. Now, I'm not saying go around just skipping to the tulips like there's nothing else exists out there. What I'm simply saying is that you have to have a made-up mind that I can, I will, and here's how. Let me repeat that. You have to have a made up mind. I can, I will, and here's how. But none of that can be accomplished without a plan, without a goal, without self-love, without self-discipline, without self-motivation. You see, it's all you. You remember that He-Man cartoon back in the day when he pulled that sword out? I have the power. You have the power. What will you choose to do with your power today? Right? The lights, it's almost like having your light bill, right? You get the light bill and you paid it this particular month. And so you're good for another 30 days of service, right? And you sitting in the house in the dark. Why are you sitting in the dark? The bill is paid. It's paid for that particular month anyway. Then why are you sitting in the dark? Why are you living a life of less than what you should be living? When you were told that you're the head and not the tail. When you were told you're a lender and not a borrower. When you're told you come from kings and queens and you're important and you're beautiful and you're made divinely by divine hands. How can you get unmotivated? How can you not be motivated? How can you not be inspired and encouraged knowing who you are? And maybe that's some of the problem. That so many people really don't know who they are. The way it's simply just hard to love me. Because I'm loving somebody, I got no idea who this is that I'm loving. Get to know yourself. You might be fascinated by what you find out about yourself. Once you take the time to get to know you. Be motivated. Be inspired. Be encouraged. I told you guys I wasn't going to hold you long, did I? I'm at 27 minutes. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. 27 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I just want to say thank you guys for everything. I mean, I'm almost at 200 shows.
That's exactly what I want.
Started last year with a vision, a dream, a goal. And almost 200 shows later, and some of the greatest fans in the world. I'm absolutely grateful. This is what motivates me. This is what encourages me. My motivational speaking company, Keep On Pushing Enterprises. AA Mortgage. Helping people to get into home loans. Think About It Radio. Communicating, educating the people, having great conversations. All the shows, straight from the streets, getting over the hump. Let's get your home loan ready. All the interviews. That's my motivation. That's my inspiration. Bringing great content to you guys on a continual basis. Teaching, educating, loving. That's it. Think About It Radio at yahoo.com. At Think_Radio on Twitter. Think Radio on Instagram. Check out that website, www.keeponpushingenterprises.org. Set up your motivational speaking engagements. Much love, you guys. Thank you all. Thank you, listeners. Thank you, fans. Thank you, participants in all these shows. God is great. Go forth and be great. Go forth and be motivated. Go forth and be enthused. Much love to you guys. Peace.